Mm-hmm. Yo, chatters. What's up? Let me open this pop-out chat. We're going to be reading the new chapter, baby. Or not the new chapters. The whole fight. And honestly, we're just going to start now. Fuck it. Why not? But before I do that, actually, we're not starting now. I lied. All right, gamers. It's time. So 1494 is where like the actual fight begins, but when they're entering this, I guess you can technically count it when they enter the stage and stuff. Semi-final is now over. So now it's about to start. So we're in Ricardo's camp with all the cheers and stuff. You know how it goes. All right then. So random guy said that. And Billy Mitchell. Wait, actually I don't know his name. Yo, what's up? Ready to go. Anything for us to do? For now, do the same as always. So I should put the filter on. There we go. Let's go. So we have a filter on because it avoids a YouTube copyright. So Ricardo's entering the ring. Champion's Corner has already left their waiting room. Please hurry up. The challenger enters first. Why is he in such a hurry? Guess he wants to get started already. No need to rush. Not like they can start without you. Just go at your own pace. And that's Sendo's coach. So we got the Tiger. Sendo's stand in the background. Sendo, it's full on. He's ready, bro. Sendo with his grandmother. The beginning of the end right here. He was losing before it even started. Just you watch. I'm definitely bringing the belt back. The man that Grandma raised is about to be #1 in the world. Sendo and the Tiger. Oh, let's go, baby. Takeshi Sendo. The Naniwa Tiger. The king versus the tiger, baby. And they walk out. The last cicadas of the season are singing, but this heat wave refuses to die down. It's the hottest day of the year. But the boxers finally stop. Quit chattering your teeth, dumbass. What was the point of all of our rehearsing? He's nervous. Mama. And now, I forgot how nervous this guy was. A WBA featherweight world title match from the blue corner. The challenger, Sendo Takeshi, enters. The GOAT. The GOAT, Sendo. Everyone's cheering for Sendo as he walks out, always on the Tiger Awakening. Yo, what's up, Kite Kim? You ready for the hunt? Ready for Kite Kim to kill everybody in the next arc? You ready for that? Or I hope that happens. Hope we get that in the next Lucas mark. Sendo. You ready? You ready to do it, bro? You gotta show us. You gotta show us what's real. Sendo. Sendo aura farming right now. Amidst thundering cheers, he gallantly makes his entrance, the Naniwa Tiger. Your entrance says a lot about your state. What's your initial impression? The hood is hiding his face. Though generally his entrance has a lot more vigor to it. It doesn't look good. No response to his fans, cheers, no fists in the air, absolutely no fan service. So that's Miyata's point of view. But that's for the better, apparently, according to Miyata. No thinking, no planning, just follow your instincts. Sendo, he's locked in. What incredible focus. I could feel it all the way up here. And now from the red corner, the champion, Ricardo Martinez, enters. With the flag fluttering at his back and don in a poncho and sombrero, the hero of Mexico makes his way to the ring. Why am I yawning so much? Ricardo! Ricardo! Oh my god, it's the boy! I guess he's like 35, so maybe he's not really that big of a boy. This man is no stranger to title defenses. An away match doesn't even bat him in the eye. Or bat an eye. The epitome of dignity and majesty. Ricardo Martinez. Hey, old man, he's giving you some props. I can't tell if he's too relaxed or just enough. He seemed as strong as always. And now, the national anthems. Everyone, please rise and face the flags, beginning with Mexico. And now, Japan. God, I think national anthems are so lame. I was at such a loss. He was such a little thug, and now they're playing the anthem for him. And she can't help but cry. And then we get a little mini flashback at the police station with Sendo. Oh, his teacher. How many times do I have to tell you before you understand? Just how long will you keep this up? It wasn't my fault. He's spectacular. I'm worried about how long that'll last. Me and Tora. We ain't got long left. I don't want him to be alone when we're gone. And then, hey, Sensei. I won't let him be alone. Shit. And now the anthems have ended, and both fighters are in their corners. The audience holds its breath. The silence in the arena is oppressive. All that's left is the gong. Chills. All right, 1495. Under the watchful gaze of Osaka Castle, our pair of generals face off. So, that's pretty sick. Everyone here waits with measured breath as they prepare to witness history. What will unfold in front of them? This is the siege of Osaka. The tension is palpable. It's as if the air has a pulse. Itself has a pulse. And they're staring each other down. Their concentration has been sharpened to utmost limits. Alright, they gotta concentrate. They're ready to lock in. The match start. And they touch gloves. And now the tiger has been let loose on the plains. Our pair of commentators, how do you predict this playing out? Sendo's teeth? Yes, sir. The champion always takes distance and scopes out the situation. The one to pay attention to here is the challenger. He'll want to secure a point advantage while the champion's still scoping him out. If he can force it into a punching match, it should be interesting. Sendo isn't thinking about going for something like points. He'll go for it. It doesn't matter if he shouldn't. And if that doesn't work, you have to just go for it again. At any rate, he'll go for it. He'll go, right? It is his nature. Yeah, go. And he's going to pounce. Oh, yeah, that was a short chapter. Classic Ippo. The beginning will be crucial. Ricardo's for sure just going to be scoping him out. Distance, speed, destructive power. He'll spend some time gathering intel first. And that's our opening. We're just going to let you analyze us all leisurely. Rush him. Crowd him. Pounce on him. The aggressor. Boom. Do you think Sendo wins? Nah, I don't think so. Ricardo, bam. Ricardo-san, he struck first. Oh, Ricardo's on the he's on the aggressive, baby. That's what it's all about. And it's a champion making the first move. He beats Sendo to the punch. With this barrage of 3 quick lefts. But Sendo isn't having it. He retaliates, bro. Let's go. And Ricardo's guard slammed. Sendo's raring to go. His arm's already throbbing. It's already shaking. So that's your game plan. It'll be an issue if I let him dictate the pace. So they both exchange a punch. It's a punch out, baby. They're playing to the center of the ring, and from mid-range, they trade terrifying punches back and forth. That's crazy. Did you see this coming? What do you think? Ricardo-san's punches, they're much stronger than usual. You're saying he's on the attack? Don't let him do what he wants. I'm guessing that'll be the overall theme of this match. Boom. Hit him in the face. The opening hit goes to the champion. But an attack. And the challenger bites right back without care. That punch would have changed history had it landed clean. This is what I was planning from the start. A punch out is fine by me. The challenger forces him back. Dude, he is cooking him. Don't fall back, Sendo. He picked this fight, so give it to him. That surprised me. And then Sendo's about to approach. Another hit, but the champion keeps him pinned down with the left. He lets loose another left and stops the challenger in his tracks. No, wait. The champion's advancing. What a shocking opening round. It's gone completely awry of our commentators' predictions. Yeah, Ricardo gotta be aggressive. Is that a rematch? What's a rematch? Sendo's got this, win or lose. Still need to bring the tiger on him. Let's go. Yeah, you gotta cook his ass. What an intense opening, particularly the champion's aggression. The arena is in an uproar. Ricardo always deliberately takes his time. That is true. In order to measure his opponent's speed and distance is unheard of. I'm betting that next to nobody saw this coming. Even the 2 weight class conquering world champion sitting right next to me, well, it's 3, appears to be at a loss for words. And then Tagmar's like, I understand. He's going at it from the beginning in order to show off their difference in standing. Ricardo isn't someone to act so short-sightedly. He must have a reason to do something like that, even though it risks him overheating. I see. So his style may be to think through everything while he's fighting, and that may work on paper, but if you don't understand how it is in practice, you get trounced real fast in a snap. When you're in the ring, you don't use your head. You use your fists. But in order to use your fists, it's integral to have a good head on their shoulders. Again. First off, is what a rematch? I'll answer that question first. I can answer it, but I don't know what you're talking about. Your style made me think through everything. When you're the... Yeah, that's true. Who asked this asshole to give commentary? Kick him out. Let me do it on my own. Dude, Takemura's pissed. And then look, the punch out is continuing. I'll take 100 of your shots. I just need to land one. Just send right down the pipe. They really hurt. These knuckles. The smash. He launches a smash. Guards against it. Lifted up in the air. Holy. And explodes against his guard. Like a bomb going off. The champion's barrage of punches was stopped with a single explosive blow. That's right. Be afraid. That's Sendo's bread and butter. If you thought you can hold him back with your pea shooter, you got another one coming. Yeah, he planted his feet, blocked with both arms, but he still lifted off the mat. It's not even close to what he showed in sparring. This is unmistakably the real deal. This is the same match as the one going on right now. It's not a rematch. I don't know where you got that idea. Takemura's fought plenty of times in the manga. Have you not read it or watched it? There's plenty of fights for Takemura. The champion takes some distance, or rather, he was forced back. Will this force the match to slow down for a moment? Nargo told me to be vigilant for this, but still. So El Tigre's fangs are this sharp and this fast in 8-ounce gloves. Trying to match up with this after only seeing it once would be far too reckless. Or not. This match is still going full throttle. The challenger pushes forward. Oh, he's going crazy. Look at that. But a left sends his head flying back down. Ooh, but he neck twists. And Sendo sends one his way onto his guard, but even still he returns fire immediately. Ricardo. Another one comes his way, but a left hits Sendo. Spine chilling fists graze both fighters' faces. That precise left threads this needle and eats away with each impact. What an incredible opening. Who just holds the advantage here? Seeing as Ricardo's left is the only punch landing cleanly, he's certainly ahead on the scorecards. Furthermore, even though it's just a left, a lethal left is all some boxers need to secure a knockout. On the other hand, Sendo is fighting back without missing a beat. It's evidence that says he's suppressing their lethality to some extent. Though it's fairly undeniable. Proof of his skill in a punch out. Date with the incredible analysis. Unless Ricardo finds a way to stop him, the big gun of Sendo's could land at any point. So as of now, it's impossible to say who currently holds the advantage. Then the other guy asks what Takemura thinks, and his opinion is that Ricardo's left is the only thing landing. He's definitely up on points. Unless he finds a way to stop Sendo, that big gun might hit home. At this stage, it's impossible to tell. Dude, he's such an annoying bitch. Oh my god. You're just parroting what I said. Back what I said. Have your own thoughts. What? It's a coincidence, damn it. Beef. The fuck you say? Please watch this match. Dude, they hate each other. They got beef. Boom. He slams the guard. Ricardo fights back. Sendo fights back. Sendo's going in. Got hit. Sendo's about to punch. He's suppressing that left very well. That's also his wild instincts at play. That is true. Moreover, he's punching back without any pause. They may be big swings, but they're frighteningly fast, which means that rather than counter, you're forced to block. And as long as you make some sort of contact, there's always that once in a million chance. And it's still blocked though. The hell, he ain't landed a single punch yet. He's got to be way behind on the cards too, but still, feels like something big is coming. Yeah. Ironic, isn't it? Boom, punch, punch. I plan to take control with just my left, but it seems that was naive of me. It seems that taming this beast may be beyond even my skills. That's some praise right there. And now, Sendo's going crazy. What's next? Blocks again. It's okay if it doesn't land clean. Even on top of the guard, it'll be effective. That is true. He's only human. Hit him. And a quick left mosquito bite. Don't worry about those mosquito bites. Push him and take him down. There's the gong. That's round one. And Sendo's looking clean. He lets out a roar. He's white hot from the get-go. The champion returns to his corner with only a small glance. What is he feeling? What is he thinking? How's his taming going? It's as you saw. A whip isn't enough to make him compliant. Switch to the rifle instead. Starting next round. You're a hunter. I have memorized his distance and speed. I won't miss. You're looking great out there. It's Ricardo, so bring your A game. He's going all out, so you'll show him what he has in round 2. You just got to hit him once, just once. Then how should we expect round 2 to unfold? Sendo will go for it. He has to push forward. He's got nothing to be scared of anyway. If someone's going to switch up to tactics, it's probably going to be Ricardo, which is true. He's going to unleash his right. Champion isn't changing anything. Just like in round 1, he rushes forward to punch it out. Show him what I've got. So now with 14.99, they're sticking to middle range at center ring. Neither fighter will cede the distance. Their stubbornness is as unyielding as their fists. Neither fighter will cede the distance. Champion's left. It snaps the challenger's cheek. But he's undaunted. He won't let up. He pushes in unfazed. Boom! A massive blow. Blow to bits, Sendo. Go, go, go! Even with the block, this destructive power can't be stopped. Just break his arm if you have to. And he goes for another punch. And miss. Bam, bam. The tiger lets loose a roar. He blocks. Goes for another hit. But hits his guard. Dude, getting through Ricardo's guard, it's tough. Very tough. He only... He responds only with his left. However, that left isn't stopping the challenger one bit. The way Sendo's swinging on Ricardo, yeah, he's beating his ass, dude. He's beating his ass. If one of these punches land cleanly, the tiger's fangs are truly spine-chilling. Yeah, but the left isn't doing anything. He's just smacking his guard. He needs to dodge, bro. The audience is heating up as well. Go, Sendo, go! He's throwing more and more. His engine's turned over, and Ricardo's sweating like crazy. I suppose I can keep blocking like this, but all this sweat is telling me that's dangerous. The pressure, the impacts, these punches will crush me even through the guard. This destructive power, it's unprecedented. And he goes in for another one, chomps his arms. His ferocity is only increasing as time passes. He's a true carnivore. I plan to get a taste in such a wildness in the match with Wally. I suppose primates and carnivores differ. The champion takes distance. Is he loath to continue this punch out? Scared, Ricardo? But to be this different. This is Sendo moment. Let's go. Sendo with his stand behind him. Sendo is a JoJo character, dude. Sendo's going in, but misses. Got him now, Sendo. Get him. Not bad. The more you throw, the greater chance that one might land. Go. The left goes in. Sendo misses a shot. Look at the tiger aura. But the rifle. Ricardo's rifle is shot. Ricardo. Sendo missed. Sendo's the shot. Oh, got countered. Yeah, dude, chapter 1500 was, oh man, it was sad from here on out. It was brutal. Look at that. He got cooked. And he's already down. It was a perfect counter. And no one can believe it. Even Takamura's shocked. Got Takamura, Ippo, Date. Everyone's shocked. He's down. It's the first right the champion has shown us all match. And in a flash, the tiger sinks to the mat. This sniper shot has poured cold water over the flames of the audience. The instant that bullet landed, the entire arena fell silent. 2, 3. But his arm, he just fell over. He got him. So in round 1, he used those 3 minutes to measure the timing and distance. That's, even though it seems so even, no way. Even someone as tough as Sendo against Ricardo couldn't even last 5 minutes. No way, he ain't moving. 6, the count keeps going up. No way. Can't end like this. Sendo, 7. Oh, so I went down, huh? Get that, but still, took me a sec here. 8. Quit worrying. I still got this. Takeshi. My grandma's waiting for me. I can't let it end like this. That's not what you should be thinking right now, bro. He still got it. Of course he does. It ain't gonna end with just that. Box. That down wasn't shit. I don't follow boxing, so I don't know what you're. I know I've heard those. I've heard Terrence Crawford. I don't know who Roberto Duran is. I know nothing about boxing. I just read Ippo. Of course he does, but I heard Terrence Crawford's a beast. Of course he does. It ain't gonna just end with just that. That down wasn't shit. He could still keep going. And as soon as they resume, the challenger flies forward. There's no lingering damage from the down. Idiot. Check yourself first. I doubt even he knows the damage he took. Yeah, that was foolish. No, rather than stay at a distance, it's better stick close. I don't think so. Don't swing it mill range. Force another exchange. She's waiting. Grandma's waiting for me. He can move. It's all good. There's no real damage. That's not true. And he took another hit. The left. And all he can think about is bringing the belt for some reason, even though he should be thinking about the match. The challenger's left. What power. Even over the guard, it sends his body backwards. Just like that. You just need to land one. Just one. Ricardo-san has complete grasp of the timing and distance. You saw it just now. He used that left to measure and to make sure. Even though I went through the trouble of visiting you in Osaka before the match. Damn it, Sendo. And all he can think about is his grandmother. Gets countered again. Did you climb in the ring with Ricardo? Sendo's going down once more in the same round. And he's down again. Oh, I mean, he's not holding back. He just has the wrong mindset. In boxing is like pretty much mental game. Once you train your body, it's all mental from there. It's brutal. 1v1 sports are brutal, man. While you were still humid. You gotta become a monster, Sendo. Sendo's down. Once more. The right explodes again. It's challenger's second down this round. And it was like back to back. It was like really close. 1. the count goes up. What the? Ain't Sendo the toughest? How do you go down so easy? What the heck? You could stop. I'm up, ain't I? Then Ricardo's arm, he got up. Yeah, real quick this time. Maybe it just didn't do much damage. There's no way it didn't do damage. The second right landed dead on. Sendo, I gotta bring. Oh, he's stupid. The belt to Grandma's side. We resume. The challenger presses forward like the down never happened. He's going in. He still got it. His Fisher ain't dead. But the champion's left with his unmatched accuracy. The Tiger's advance is easily stopped. Takamura looks very worried now. Yeah, it's not looking too good for the guy. His legs are dead. Yeah, looks like it. I mean, he did go down twice. Grandma's waiting. Got to bring her the belt. The man that Grandma raised is going to come back as world champion. And then Takamura's pissed the fuck off. He stands up and yells Sendo's name, but he probably didn't hear him. And Date's like, what? And then he just sits back down nonchalantly. What was that? Back in the ring, the challenger refuses to back down. He's pushing through with pure force. Yeah, he's going crazy. And then Ricardo's arm is bruised like crazy now that he's been taking so many on his guard. Man, who knows what'll happen if that lands. Please, land. We just need one. Hit him. And then now we're back at the hospital. Takeshi is doing his best. The Tiger's fangs snap, aiming for a resurrection comeback. He pushes forward. Even those two downs never happened. Probably not a good idea. You should chill. That left prevents any real progress. The distance isn't shrinking at all. He needs to bob and weave like Ippo. He's measuring. You've got no idea when you'll throw the big gun again. We came all this way to Japan. Will this match really only last 6 minutes? That's fair. Maybe a left, but it has the power of a straight. Even on top of his guard, the challenger's rocked. He's messed up bad. He can't hide the damage, and the left hits him. 30 seconds remain. Can't stay at that distance. Pull back. Stick to him. People are conflicted. It's when everyone said Sendo's a fraud. Yeah, it's like Weekly's tough, I think. It's just tough to read Weekly. Just because like he's so inconsistent with page counts and also breaks randomly. So that like this stuff lasted longer than people think. But I think a lot of people caught up recently, me included. But I knew what I was getting myself into once I saw page counts the closer we got to the most recent chapters. The WBA has a 3 knockdown rule. If he goes down again this round, the match is over. This match, and just like that, boom. Sendo has no idea what to do. This guy, he's too strong. The challenger's driven to the ropes by just the left. Is it for him? He can't go down this round. This is bad. This is real bad. How can he escape? How can he survive? What do I do? The fuck do I do here? Yeah, Sendo has no idea. And Sendo's like, I'm angry. How do I get out of this? He's worried. And now he dodges a hit. And Miyata, yep, terrible move. Has another rifle shot. Hits Sendo. 3 in 1 round. Clean shots. That's brutal. And we know Ricardo's strength is like pretty close to Ippo's and Sendo's. That wasn't Sendo. Just a kid who was very worried about his grandmother. Yeah. Like, it's fine to have that in the ring. Like, we've seen that with, like, Takamura and stuff. But it has to be part of your drive, not the whole thing or a majority of it. It has to be, like, a piece of the pie. Waiting for him. A terrible counter. Yeah, that was brutal. The challenger crumbles. The match is over. But is it over? Nope. Takamura. He looks up. He's hanging on to the ropes. Round 2 is over. The challenger's literally saved by the bell. Unbelievable. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. That third counter has impeccable timing. Is he somehow able to take more punishment the longer the match goes on? This is absurd. Then Sendo. Takeshi, drink some water. Steady your breathing. Don't say anything. Just take breaths. Deep breaths. Yeah, and he's like, damn, I got cooked. And all he can think about is his grandmother, not the way he's losing. Ricardo made Ippo go toilet after the nasty sparring. Just saying, bro, yeah. He made Ippo lose all confidence. I can't. This ain't even a match no more. My punches won't land. Forget about 1 in 100. Bet 1 in a million wouldn't. I thought I finally made it here to the world #1, but the difference is this big? Well, that's because you're being a little bitch right now. God damn, Sendo. Grandma, I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do. Sendo, you awake over there? What am I holding up? And he says Tokyo Tower. State of Sendo at the end of this round. The current one is night and day. It is true. He locked in. That's my guy right there. That's Sendo Takeshi for ya. I'm so sorry. There's nothing I can do. He's up. Still got jokes. Your sense of humor is still shit, but you can keep going. I see that's why you failed to put him down. El Tigre's fangs are nothing to sneer at. His right arm was numbed from blocking those punches. It's fortunate nothing was broken. Perhaps forcing him to miss entire would be best now. With the ice, can you recover this in 1 minute? Perhaps 60%, but that may be enough. Surely he's right on the verge of breaking down both body and spirit. How unfortunate. And then seconds out. He had expectations of Sendo. Which is crazy because he never had expectations for Date. And look how that turned around. He turned to be the guy that he respected the most. All curled up like that. Just what are you planning? Some tiger. Barely a kitten. Yeah, Takamura, talk your shit. And then Sendo, yeah, it does not look too great. 1503, what do we have? 5 chapters left? And now we're in round 3. The challenger has taken 2 downs. You can't deny the facts. Reality is hitting us. The hard as the punches. Who expected there to be this much of a difference between them? It is kind of crazy. Standing in front of him, it's nothing but hopelessness. You put up a spectacular show, but in just 6 minutes, you've grown so obedient. As the challenger, are you truly okay with that? Definitely just a kid. I already read that. Yes, sir. Have you grown scared? Disheartened? Are you trying to recover from the damage, or is it an invitation? It's far more likely he is simply confused about what's best to do in this situation. He's feeling the insecurity. At any rate, I have 2 choices. The first is to wait until the numbness in my right arm abates. The other is finish it with my left, but that's far too risky. This is some Hunter x Hunter ass paneling right here. Look at all this text. If I pierce him with 2 sharp lefts, what will he return with? Most likely, he won't even react and keep to his guard. If he devotes all of his strength to blocking, my punches won't get through. But how can he realistically withstand? 3 or 4? By the 5th or 6th, you'll have to fire back. That's when I'll count no. I may miss my chance to put him down with that. I can't afford multiple rights as it currently stands. The real issue is if his punches are still alive or not. Just how deep is his damage after all that? Well then. What's he looking at? What's he thinking? I have to bring back the belt. But this is a damn mess. I ain't got any idea what to do here. And on top of that, I went down. I just gotta protect my head. If I lose consciousness, it's over. Keep my head protected and find an opening somehow. Just find an opening. The hell is this? Is all I can do stay alive and hope for the best? What did I even come here for? I finally got the right to fight. Fight him. Ricardo's standing right here in front of me. What am I doing? Did I get in the ring just to look all pathetic like this? Grandma, I'm sorry. You raised me my whole life, but I'm a pitiful man. Yeah, you're just being a bitch. The champion is remaining unexpectedly still. He's keeping his distance and biding his time. Good, he can recover more this way, but why the chant moving? I don't know. Seems like the situation is right. Observation is complete. Time to begin the public execution. Champion fires off a left from long range. It doesn't reach. Will he remeasure the difference? The distance, sorry. Ah. Boom, the left goes in from Ricardo. This time it stabs at his guard. He's coming now. Run away, Sendo. No. Fight back. Throw something. He's blocking. The casual left is strong, but it still can't pierce open his guard. Even after all that, you're left. I'm basically a human sandbag here. Can't push forward, can't drop my guard. Just gotta slow and steady. One step at a time. If I can drag him into an infight, something messy, then maybe I got a chance. Nice and slow. A left hook. That guard holds strong. He's trying to break open my guard, but that means he's close. Don't matter what, just throw something. Ooh, and then he hits his ribs. Cracked a little bit. They're not broken, just cracking. Oh no. Challenger throws a punch to shake it off, but he gets nothing but air. What a sight. Did that last blow do it? The champion isn't overlooking it. Back to tighten the guard. He's in full defensive mode. What the heck? He's in turtle mode. Sendo being scared? He's always one step ahead. What do you think he should do? I don't know, but the turtle guard. That doesn't mean he's giving up. It just means he's waiting for the right opportunity. He's searching for a gap. Where can I best pry that guard open? My ribs are screaming. If this keeps up, I won't be able to move. What can I even do? Sorry, Grandma. This man, he's too strong. Don't be a bitch, you're strong too. Any careless punch will lead to another big right counter. And protecting up top just leaves his body defenseless. He's cut down slowly but surely. What are you doing, Sendo? This ain't like you at all. You gotta do something. The situation looks grim. In such a situation, what should the challenger do? He's been outdone in every respect. I suppose it's not a bad idea to go full defensive until the damage goes away. Except that when you think too much, your hands stop moving. Who wants to watch a match like this? I'll say it since you can't. It's boring. Boy. Boy. Ricardo punching. Kite, Date, and Mamoru. Except that when you think too much, your hands stop moving. Who wants to watch a match like this? Yeah, Ricardo steps in. TMP moves in for the kill. From mid-range, he throws a left. Two lefts. I can't punch back from here. Gotta push in beyond his left and... boom. And another left is waiting for him. I'm close to it, but another left body blow is a high-low combination. Ooh. Yeah, blocks it, and then boom. He forces a clinch. The challenger is hanging on for dear life. Sendo clinching, no way. Have you ever seen this before? Yeah, this is crazy. Oh no, he's completely cornered. What do I do here? I'm fucking pitiful. I can't do anything. That little rascal. He'd always fly off the handle at any injustice. Just couldn't accept it. He screamed like a banshee. He's always come home all riled up, covered in cuts and bruises. I didn't know what to do with him. I was at my wit's end, but win or lose, he was always beat. That was his one good point. Hey, Sensei, yes. Right now, it doesn't look like he's having fun, does it? Damn. They were older and bigger, and there were 3 of them. That's cheap. Unfair. Where are you going, Sendo? Or Takeshi? I ain't lost yet. So this is not the Sendo she knows. Break. I said break, Sendo. And then Ricardo just throws him off, which I think he deserves it. Throws him off like a rag doll. Ricardo, that's unacceptable. Stand up, Sendo. Get up. The challenger's still down on his knees after toss. Every time I see Takamura and Date, just brings the memory Sendo Mashiba in the bar fight. Dude, that was so funny. You read this? You were talking earlier like you never read Ippo. Because you asked if this was a rematch or not. Do you just watch videos? The challenger is still down on his knees after being tossed like a rag doll. Oh, you did? Are you just not caught up? The challenger is still down on his knees after being tossed like a rag doll. It is not a down. But still, this must have done psychological damage. He threw him? What is with the bad attitude? And Champions looks down on him, stone-faced. Just what is he thinking? From Ricardo's perspective, Sendo's just false advertising. Of course it'd piss him off. I wonder just how much of a gap there'd be between them, but to be this big, can't stand it. I can't stand it. It's pitiful. I got no idea what to do here. They resume. Box. How disappointing. I was able to flay Tigre with just my left. And the lefts continue. The challenger circle with a tight guard, but he's caught. A left to the body. Don't lower your guard. And a right after. One up top, but he still guarded it. He balls back up and takes distance again. He can do nothing in the face of the champion's simple but effective combination. Sendo, do something, please. To the body. To the head. Sendo's getting beat hard. The body again. Oof. But he clinches once more. Is he already out of cards to play? Once again, this. Just why did I bother coming to Japan at all? Oh yeah, that was quite nice. I'll burn that sight into my eyes and return home. Break. Break. Box. He ain't letting go. Did that body blows do that much damage? No way. Is he scared? He's squeezing with his life. So, even you. This is barely even a match anymore. Please break and fight with some honor. Sendo's pissed off. Pitiful. God damn it. I get it. I get it. This is why he's undefeated. This is why they call him even a god, the sun god. Doing anything against this man under boxing rules is impossible. Right now, all I'm clinging on to is despair. Break. I said break. The ref's voice can't reach him. He's hanging on for dear life. God damn it, Sendo. Is it going to end like this? Me not doing anything? Fuck that. I just can't let it go. Oops. Damn it. But if I throw him off a second time, it'll make a poor impression. I prefer him to let go of his own. This is the break point. Yes, sir. It'll make a poor impression. I'd prefer him to let go on his own. I don't know what to do in the ring. He's God. Let go. Still clinching. Boom. Pushes through. He's like, fuck you. I'm going to push you just like he pushed me. And then Sendo's like, wait, I moved? It ain't the same as that. Ippo glaze. Even in a fight that doesn't involve him. Even Ricardo's legs and his balance aren't as good as Ippo's. Then Sendo, my goat, pushes him off. He throws the champion to the mat, tries to punch him. Ooh, on his butt, bro. That was on purpose. Penalize him. Quit your bitching. He was just paying back what you did to him. I'm so sorry for saying that. Referee, penalize him. Are you listening to me? But they both did it. Ricardo, you injured anywhere? Nah, bro. He's chilling. Raises his arm high. He's telling second, I'm all fine. His right hand. Let's overlook the rudeness of Sendo tossing him down like that. Him buying time with those clinches has turned out to be a huge mistake, which I agree with. Thanks to all that time passing. My right arm has revived. I can go full strength. No need to create smoke screens anymore with my left. Only combinations. I sense there's maybe 30 seconds left in the round. More than enough. I'll mix in my right and strike hit his vitals. I'll increase the number of combinations and the firepower of my single shots. And then he goes down. So then Sendo, have you resolved yourself? The match resumes. Box. The champion is already ready to go. Yeah, he needs to target it for sure, but his arm, he needs to hit. If he didn't realize it before, so I don't think it's going to be a big thing. Unless it becomes very obvious once Sendo locks in. Then he will, I think. But the champion's all ready to go. In the challenger, Sendo's hands up. Box. Sendo, quit just hugging at him. It ain't cool. Clinches ain't your style. Just do it like you always do. They all misunderstand. He's clinching because he has to. The damage from the downs and the body blows. But now the referee is paying more attention to it. If he does it again, he might lose points. Who cares about points? Just surviving will be rough. I'm shocked. For Sendo to be so powerless. Did you expect anything different? Or did you just not want to admit it? Sendo is strong, but his opponent is something else. Then Ippo's like, damn, Sendo. Hurry up, Sendo. It was like he had roots coming out of his feet. I couldn't budge him. But this guy, I just gave him a little shove and he dropped right down. The hell you ain't no god, dude. Best panel of the fight. One of the best panels of the series, bro. Sendo's a beloved character. That's our guy right there. Yeah, he's a Super Saiyan, baby. This is one of my favorite. When I first saw this, bro, when it came out a couple weeks ago, dude, chills. There were chills. Boom. Pushes the ref back. Now he's locked in. What am I balling up for? He's just a man. So low. Is he going to clinch again? A man, just a man. And if I hit him, he'll go down. Fuck the rules. Fuck the champion. I got two in my head a bit. I just gotta believe in my fists. Believe in my... Ooh, look at this shit. This shit was fire. Turning you into a kid now. Let's go! Knuckles. Boom. I'm not sure what triggered this, but he's back on the attack. They're just big empty swings, but such pressure behind him. Behind them. Goes again. Boom! He only grazed my shoulder, but it completely destroyed my balance. Get back to form. Sendo's like, yes, he crumbled. And then Ippo, that's halfway between a hook and an upper. The 3/4 blow from a diagonal angle. Smash. He's going in. He's going in. Dude, yeah, he's got a devil fruit now. That's Sendo for you. Boom. He dodged it though. And look at that. Made him look like Randy Boy Jr. Shortest chapter in history. Yeah. Back to back really short chapters. But outrageous firepower. Even without it landing, I can feel the shockwaves. I think he just split a chapter in half because it's 18 pages between the two. So he just couldn't finish it in time. Ugh. This is Sendo. This is what we want to see. It's like he suddenly woke back up. He's been waiting for this. The champ's running scared. Get him. Ricardo is in the middle of a storm, bro. Get him. Boom. Osaka Castle Hall is burning up. But there's the gong. That's the end of round 3. Oof. Sendo. You couldn't believe it. I see you in a minute. Welcome back. Good job hanging in there. Now sit and drink some water. I see. He let loose with those wild swings in order to make it to the break. With the one in the first round, he's now let me thoroughly analyze the smash twice. Osaka Castle will wait. This is the real reason I came to Japan. Look at the crowd going wild now. Yeah, bro, they're excited. Our goat is cooking. This is the real reason I came to Japan. What I need to prioritize is tiger extermination. Oh god. Oh geez. That's it, Sendo. Now you're fighting like yourself, big and strong, but he ain't landed one yet. Yeah, gotta land one. And he's like, shut up. Sendo, don't go waste energy. I guess you're right. This is the world. This is the strongest man in the world. That was a big deal. Throw a giant swings to buy some time. I guess that's the most effective strategy he had there. To tighten up his guard at the sight of a smash, even the champion. Stopped up to enter the motion for it. I'm betting it's a slightly different smash than the one he threw in round 1. He'll do some simulations during the break and do some fine-tuning before proper execution. Fine-tuning? He's aiming for it. You don't mean he'll counter the smash? But if he messes up, it could be over just like that. No yawning during the chapter? Lock in, bro. All right, Mr. Kuhi. I just woke up 2 hours ago. I got excuses. What is up? Love the videos. You don't mean he'll counter the smash, but if he messes up, it could be over just like that. You think so too, don't you? Makuno Uchi. Shit. Dude, this panel I've seen this panel like 5 times since the chapter came out a few days ago. This shit's so funny. We got some goofs in here, bro. We got some goofs. Are you dehydrated? You bought that water. Lug. I forgot to drink it. I forgot to breathe. What an incredible match. I may have accidentally induced heat stroke and hypoxia. I don't know how to pronounce it. Is it hypoxia? Hypoxia? NA education, baby. What an incredible match. And that's it. That's all we got so far. Reading this all at once, I've done this a couple times already. It's infinitely better, and it makes It actually flows very well. And every time I see comments complaining about the pacing of this fight, Sendo being doomer for forever, which is just not true. It was only like a few chapters. And honestly, half of those were half chapters, so it was like probably 3 chapters if it was like consistent. This is like perfectly normal. It's actually probably faster paced than some of the other doomer moments we've seen from Ippo. Actually, hella way fast. The pacing's perfect. Everything going as expected. Yeah, it's like fine. You just gotta like. Ippo is meant to be read all at once, in my opinion. That's. I mean, I read it earlier this year, all at once after the anime. Pretty much like took me like 3 days, 4 days, or maybe no, it took me like a week actually. It took me like a week to catch up. Reading a few hours every day. Yeah, kind of hope I didn't catch up to the manga so soon. I mean, it's not soon, man. It's 1,500 chapters in. I don't know. Well, I guess I don't know when you caught up. People will come back to this fight after Sendo's retirement and cry during this emotional battle. Trust. Oh yeah, they're gonna talk about how it's so peak, how it was perfect. Like we didn't see them bitch about it weeks at a time. I like how the top comment in this Reddit post right here. I totally forgot about Epo. Dude, I love reading the first reactions of this shit. It's just so funny. My man really interested in that castle. To be fair, Osaka Castle is pretty insane. But let me turn off the this. It's actually really funny. But yeah, that just goes to show how short a lot of the chapters are though, because it only took me an hour to read like 15, 14, 15 chapters. Half of them were like 8 to 10 pages. We're down bad, bro, but at least we're getting something. But I do wish he just chilled out until like we got a full page, like full like page count of the chapter. What do I have in here? Oh, this is my old cards. I had my old stuff. Holiday break coming up soon. 1 month break easily. Oh, that's true. Fuck. Let's get a punch landed. Let's get Sendo landing a punch before holiday break, please. Whether it's if it's a jab, I'm fine with it. But it seems like he's only going with heavy hits now. Let's get something. So I think was it 1506? By far the best panel. I think Ricardo goes down before 2026. You think Ricardo's gonna lose? Oh no, never mind. As I said that, I realized what you meant. You think he's gonna down Ricardo soon? That would be crazy. Right as I said that, I knew what you meant. Sorry, I got a little hype. I think it's possible because Ricardo is tunnel visioned on countering now, which it like we can see that too because I think he was looking to counter the smash here. Wait, let me go back up. Was it up here? Yeah, look, he was trying to counter it. Yeah, he did get close. By default, he needs to cheat. Yeah, he does for sure. I think this is going to be the closest match he has for sure. He's gonna down him. Yeah. So he's tunnel visioning on the counter, and we know versus Takamura. What chapter was that? Let me find it. Do we know what chapter the spar was versus Takamura? Any nerds in the chat? 1425? Damn, that was way earlier than I thought. Okay, that was before. Let me... He does that. Yeah, the anti-Ricardo. Yeah, so that's like prime. That's like the ultimate counter. He's just gonna do the smash feint and hit him. He did it already? Compare the panels side by side. Yeah, let me look real quick. Oh, I skipped over it. I missed it. Speed Demon Takamura. Boom. Well, of course it's heavy, bro. He's like 1,000,000 pounds heavier than you. And he's 6'1". Bro, if I was in this manga, I'd be even taller than Takamura. That'd be crazy. Not as beefy, though. Then he just got slammed right here. Oh, it was 25. I'm trolling. I missed it, I guess. Oh, okay. Right here. So he went for the smash right here. Yeah, I gotta refresh my memory on this. Or left ever, not the smash. Not the smash. He went for the punch here. Let me look. Yeah, so he goes for. So he says smash. I already saw that last time. Hate to admit it, but this punch leaves me wide open at the end. But while obviously Ricardo's going to aim for that, which we saw in 1508. But what Wally taught me was what to do at the end of the dodge. So I got close, blocked his eyesight, moved it out of the way as another punch is really close, but Takamura dodges it. Honestly, I don't know how he's reaching so easily, but he is. Ignore height. Blocks his eyesight again. Ooh, that was a close one. He used the smash as a decoy. His real aim was that right, huh? Nope. And then as he's blocking his vision, the other one comes. He moves it right before it comes out. Boom. That right was a decoy too. He pulled his punches one after another in order to set up a smash from the blind spot. He did that last chapter. Am I tripping? Damn, I wish I caught that. Hit. Wait, let me go to 1507. We'll leave in his fist. Knuckle punch. All right, swung there. Oh, hit right there. Oh, you're right. How did I miss this? Oh, I see it right here. Oh, okay. Actually, no, I think it might have been like an afterthought then. Like I didn't really think about it. Like I thought about it in the moment, but forgot about it afterwards. Like I'm like, huh, he did do this. No, you're right. And then hit right here. It's not over yet though. and then hit. Yeah. He did it. No, he what's it called? He did, but he didn't like do it like multiple times. Cuz he did it right here, and this punch right here is blocking his vision, or would have blocked his vision. Cuz as you see right here, he's hitting as this punch is still out. Yeah, he's going to do it again. He can mix it up. Like, he can mix up how he does it. It's not going to be the same thing every time, because it's all like, it's purely instinctual. So it'll be the same. Like, he's irritating Ricardo with multiple. Yeah. So Ricardo's never really going to get. I think Ricardo will eventually counter it, because he'll read what angle he goes for rather than, no, because like he'll use different angles most of the time, but he'll probably catch a pattern at some point to win. But I think he'll land, like, he will get knocked down by one of these soon. Maybe he'll switch for the last match to do a knuckle jump from above average as a home Mashiba. Ooh, that would be fire. I would like that. Because like he's going to, the thing is, it's the same bread and butter. It's like bread and butter ish, but he mixes it up. Like, it's the same like concept. So like he's not exactly covering his eyes all the time here, like, because obviously that Ricardo swayed that way. You can't really like follow, like if he swayed like straight back, he would be blinded by it. But since he swayed like that, he can't really do that. But he's still doing the launching the attack as the other swing is pulling back, or even like it's still out there. Because he wore a hooded jacket for the walkout like Mashiba always does. Yeah, that's a good point. Morikawa always loves doing stuff like that. Yeah, like, so like it's not exactly like Takamura, but it's the same concept. It's not like the same situation, but it's the same thing. And then boom. Because you see it right here, it's clear. Like, his fist is out. And then also, and it's coming in. Like, it's clearly the same thing. I still remember King Hua's reaction, Sendo threw a punch. Damn. Oh yeah. But this, like, barely getting hit messed up his balance. So imagine like if he, like, with this combination, like, imagine if he connected again after this. Takamura's right eye is busted too. It hits easier. Yeah, that's true. It seems like, though, like, that only comes out when he's already like kind of injured. Like, it seems like his vision blurs once he like is injured a little bit. But it could happen, or it's just random. We don't know. But his right eye is certainly messed up. We know it works, though. It's just like, sometimes it doesn't, sometimes it does. Sendo's aiming for Ricardo's right to land on him. Dual exchange. I hope he does go for that, because that's actually really good here. I was actually waiting for dual exchanges before Sendo, became Doomer, because I thought that's what he was going to do at some point. But it looks like he might do that sooner or later. So we got that. So yeah, he turned it back around because it's a different angle. I don't. There actually is a small chance that Ricardo might not really ever counter Sendo, because like the angle's constantly changing. If Sendo is like instinctually doing this, he's not like a fundamentals guy. So like it feels like it's not going to be the same every time. He doesn't do the same move every time, or the same like angle. It's like constantly changing just due to vibes. So it's very possible that he just never counters him. That's what's interesting. Bro, looking like Randy boy, man. Looking like Randy. When I saw someone say that, I couldn't unsee it. But I also did think that when I read it as well. I thought it was hilarious. Randy Man Sr. Dude, that's true. What outrageous firepower. It's crazy because I feel like Sendo's like attacks are more fierce than we've really ever seen in other matches. I feel like you can really like Morikawa's highlighting it, I feel like a lot more than normal. That's just the difference in a world title fight. Or he's just doing this because it's, you know, Sendo's final fight. So he's got to glaze him as much as he can before he written out of the series in terms of fighting or boxing or whatever. And since Alfredo's, he's been demonic with his power. Yeah. King Kuhi needs to do that reaction again. That aiming Sendo just did. Dude, Kite Kim, you may be onto something. Even Nargo, yeah. Oh yeah, especially Nargo. But I feel like these panels, bro, have been spammed in this arc. Ricardo Hybe Jr. What about Ridge's firepower? Yeah, next shot, the dude Morikawa has been. I think this fight's really good. Once we get the bigger picture, like well not big. Once the arc ends, I think people are gonna turn around on it. Because I feel like I don't see hate for it, but I definitely don't. But maybe, but it's hard to tell because I haven't. This is my first weekly like match. I caught up before the Ricardo fight started, like 1480 something. So pretty recent. Sendo's punches fire me up too much, man. My neighbors have been real quiet since that fight. That's funny as hell. But I'm really excited. I don't know. This fight's really sick, man. I'm really excited for it. I think it's really good. It's like I think reading people like readers need to binge this every like so often. Like every couple months, bro, just binge it. It's really fast. I read it out loud, which takes like twice as long. It only took me an hour. Because I think like sports manga are much better when you read it arc for arc. For sure. Just read an arc all at once. That's what I did for Haikyuu. That's what I did for Ace of Diamond. That's what I did for this. And the only reason I'm reading week to week is because of YouTube. So gotta be caught up as a YouTuber. Otherwise you're being hella spoiled. When this is over, people will catch up and they'll love it. Best time ever when I binged it after season 3. Oh, so you've been weekly for a minute. Or is it after you watched season 3 or after season 3 came out like live? I started reading in 22. That's been a good minute. Watch season 3 live. Dude, that's fire. I watched, dude, I don't know when I watched Ippo. I actually don't remember. It might have been, it was a long time ago when I caught up to the anime. It might have been mid 2010s. It's like 17, 18 at the time. Was it 2015? 2016? It was definitely, it was like an early anime I watched. We need more creators for this masterpiece. Yeah, dude, it's really good. It's fucking fire. But let me see. It's really good, man. It's pretty sick. I've been doing chapter reactions, which has been pretty fun to do recently. So I'm probably going to stick with doing that for a while. Reading the chapter. Well, not really reading it. It's in Japanese, but I know what's going on for the most part. And then we got trusty Google Translate to give us a scuffed one, and then we have to wait for the English to come out the next day. But it's fun. It's fun to read it live, see what's going on. I mean, this shit, it's just too good. Like, this is just too good right now. Sendo vs Ricardo, from now on, I think it's going to be the peak fight. It was already pretty good. The Sendo being cooked for only 3 like, for not that long. It was just so many breaks in between that it felt like forever. Which I understood. Like, I never really thought it felt like forever, but yeah, I think that's gonna be about it for me. We're live for about hour 20. I caught up fast. I read it faster than I thought I would. But I might do this for more arcs in the future. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'll do that because the other arcs are more consistent in terms of page count, so I feel like that would take a while. I definitely can't do it for the Mashiba one. Dude, that Mashiba fight, it was cursed, bro. That ending was cursed. But yeah, I think I'm going to end it here. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Subscribe if you haven't already. Like the stream. And if you want to watch the replay, it will be up. I'll have it timestamped as well, so you'll know what when the live reaction starts if you did miss it.